Hello. My name is Robi. I'm 25. I just turned 25. And your 20s are a really weird time to be a person. You're at an age where you don't super need your parents anymore, but you still want them around. When my parents first met, my father was 40 years old and had just made his first $1 million. And my mother was 18 years old and had just made her first high school diploma. So, can you imagine that? Like just being an 18-year-old girl and this like 40-year-old millionaire is like giving you play, you know? I mean, you jump on it, right? Just jump right up on my dad. So obviously my mom is like, oh my God, I love you so much, and also money, yay. So they get married. A couple years later, they have me. This relationship worked out just as well as everyone expected it to, because at 16, my parents got divorced. My dad gave my mom the old, bye, Felicia. Love is complicated. When I was 20, my dad had a stroke which left him with aphasia, which is a neurological disorder that makes him think that all of his words are coming out perfectly, but actually they're just random nouns. Like when he's trying to say, like, I would like a box of crackers, it comes out as yellow tub wheels. And when he wants to go to the bathroom, it's yellow tub wheels. It's a process. So now going over to my dad's house is like playing permanent charades, which is great because I fucking hate charades. And before the stroke, my dad and I didn't get along super well, but then after the stroke, not a goddamn thing changed. But now I can be a dick about it a little bit. So I still try to have conversations with my dad, and I'll be like, hey, Dad, you wanna go for a walk? And he'll be like, flip paper scooter. Great. Or like, hey, Dad, what do you want for dinner tonight? And gurgle, piss, cock. Yum! You know, it just goes on and on like that. So I introduced my boyfriend to my dad recently, which was awesome. We go over and we just sit in silence with my dad for a while, and then my dad pulls me aside and is like, hey, her? Bad. And I'm like, what do you mean, bad? He's just like, hey, grass. I'm like, no. Okay, Dad. I know these stories, it sounds like I'm making this up, but I swear to God, it's all true. I'm a very lucky girl. Let's see if I can end this on a positive note. I went to a funeral a couple months ago. After the funeral, I went back home to visit with my father, and we're sitting on the couch and just watching the Ellen DeGeneres show, which is what we always do because he loves Ellen DeGeneres. So wherever you are, Miss DeGeneres, thank you. I look at my dad and I'm just like, I still need you. Dad, I love you a lot and I know that your life isn't easy and I'm really glad that you stick around. And he's just like, purple. And I get really frustrated and I like pack up my things to like walk away angrily. And as I'm leaving, he grabs my hand and just in perfect English, he looks me straight in the eye and just goes,
You know I love you very much, right?
And I was shocked. We have this real cathartic moment where I'm just like, I love you too, Dad. And we hug, and then he's just like, purple. And it's just gone. It was the first complete thought that I'd heard in my dad's voice in almost 5 years. And I don't know if that means that he's still in there or if he's getting better or if we're getting better, but I'm a pretty lucky girl. Thank you all. I hope you have a good night. Go hug your dads or something. Thank you.